Have you ever had this moment where you're driving in your car and your song comes on, right? And you just start singing, moving in your seat, and you just start having the time of your life. You pull up to the red light, still going, fully committed, and then in the corner of your eye, you see someone pull up next to you. You catch them looking at you, looking at them, looking at you, and you go, oh my gosh. You just got caught. You just got caught being yourself. And so you stop, you change something, you stop singing, you dance less, you become less. For a stranger that you'll never see in your life again, so that they feel comfortable or so that you fit in to a stranger's world that you'll never see in your life again. Isn't that the strangest of things? See, we get into these moments where we analyze the situation and we change our behavior and become inauthentic to appease others. You know the saying, dance like no one's watching, as if freedom requires invisibility. What if you were to dance like everyone was watching and didn't change a thing? You didn't turn up your volume to perform, and you didn't turn it down to shrink. Just you at your volume. What if that is the real freedom? Now, this is not about singing or dancing, although I absolutely love that. This is something that we all do every single day, dozens of times, in ways that we may not even notice. We dim, we edit, we shrink in micro moments for strangers, for colleagues, and even for the people that we love. I don't know about you, but I am a special person in the way that I laugh. But we have special people that have like the snort or the cackle or the ha, right? And say we're mid-laugh and we have this big laugh. We go, oh my gosh, let's turn it down. And so you end up for something weird like, ha, right? And so you end up for something weird like that. Or maybe you are in a space where you're so enthusiastic, you go up to someone, you're like, oh my gosh, I got this news. And you see that person's reflection and they are not mirroring the enthusiasm that you have. And so you play it down, you turn it down, and you say, it's not that big of a deal. Or contrastingly, maybe you're going through a really tough time right now. And you send a message to someone. So you write, hey, I'm going through a really tough time, and I really need someone to talk to right now, but I don't know who, so I thought I'd reach out to you. And then you read back the message and go, whoa, heavy. Backspace, back. You send another one, and you're like, hey, tough day, you around? You look it, and you go, nope, I don't know what they're going through, so backspace, back. And then you end up sending a weird message like, hey, how's it going? How you doing? Now that person doesn't know that you needed them, and you feel alone and invisible. Edit. We do this constantly. We change our behavior and go against what we desire in micro moments for the fear of judgment, for the fear of not belonging, for the fear of not being truly accepted. See, the thing is, when you turn down your volume, you turn down a part of yourself. When you edit your laugh, you edit your joy. When you hide your emotions, you hide your light. And these micro betrayals, they accumulate and they compound. And over a period of time, you start to forget who you truly are underneath all the editing. You get so good at reading the room that you forget how to just be in the room. And the version of you that the world sees becomes smaller and smaller and more careful and more curated and more empty. And the worst part of it all is you look around and everybody seems fine. They've got it all figured out. So you assume that the problem's you. I got tired of monitoring. I got tired of shrinking. I got tired of living at someone else's volume in my own life. So I made a decision to start living my life undimmed. Now, this isn't about me not caring about what people think, because I absolutely do. It's not about caring. Caring is not the problem. Changing who you are because you care, that's the problem. I care about what people think. I just don't let it change who I am. And when I do change, I do so intentionally. Right? So people are going to judge me whether I shine or whether I shrink. People will always have their opinions. So the question isn't, how do I avoid judgment? The question is, who will I become if I keep dimming my light? This is about living at your volume, not turning it up to perform and not shrinking it down to be less, just at your volume without apologizing for it. And I'll never forget the moment where this truly showed me how this mattered. See, I go to a bodybuilding gym, the hardcore kind that is run by bikies. It's very, 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 very serious in there. You know, there's metal clanking, the people are grunting, the men could probably bench press small cars. It is not the place to dance. But I just can't help myself. When the music comes on, I'm doing full salsa routines in between bicep curls. And one day, mid-salsa, I see this woman come up to me. She starts walking, and the closer she gets, I see emotion on her face. And she says, "Hi, you don't know me, but today, I didn't feel like living. I didn't want to get up. I'm in such a dark and heavy place. I forced myself to come here, and I walked into the gym. I saw you over there dancing with all this joy. And something in me shifted. I felt lighter and I feel better, and now maybe I can get through the day. So thank you." And I remember standing there in shock and awe. I gave her the biggest supportive hug. And I was in shock because I wasn't there trying to perform. I wasn't there trying to inspire. I wasn't there trying to do anything other than be me undimmed. But this is the thing. Something in what I was doing lit up something in someone else who was sitting in complete darkness. You give, when you truly free yourself, you give someone else a permission slip of joy. Right? The permission waterfall. You allow that to happen. When someone goes, "Oh my gosh, she's being so free. I wonder if I can do that too." And that's how it works. Your authenticity doesn't only free you, it frees everyone watching. So I want you to try this today. When you are feeling this moment of wanting to retreat or wanting to overperform or oversell, I want you to do the volume check, right? So just check in. Am I trying to turn this up right now to be more than what I feel in this moment? Or am I trying to turn it down and dim? And I want you to indulge yourself for a few moments and just be at your volume. The beauty of this space is that you're going to start to discover the difference between choosing yourself versus choosing fear. And I'm going to encourage you to do this at every single opportunity that you get. Because you're going to have a sense of freedom within you that will truly transform your world and make you so magnetic to the people around you. And you don't have to have the full transformation overnight. You just need to stop betraying yourself in the tiny moments. Because those tiny moments, they add up to your entire life. So, the next time you are in the car and you're driving and you pull up to the traffic lights, the windows are down, your song comes on, and someone pulls up next to you. Do not turn it up, don't turn it down. Allow yourself to be at your volume and dance like you know they are watching, unedited and undimmed. Thank you.